in the Information System Department at the Harvard and Kennedy School. And also, he is pursuing a master's degree in psychology, specializing in industrial organizational psychology at Harvard. In the field of well-being and positive psychology, Aung is certified integral Tai instructor and has completed foundational training in mindfulness-based stress reduction (MBSR). He previously worked as a mindfulness instructor at the Cambridge Center for Adult Education, Massachusetts, and now conducts workshops on the topics such as and past and bread awareness, rebooting and recharging, loving kindness, gratitude and compassionate leadership as well. This is the biography of our distinguished speaker for tonight. Thank you so much, Aung. At this time, I kindly invite you to begin the program.
Thank you very much, Siaro Shinyasa, and good evening and good morning, everybody, Venerable Siaro, Siaji, Siali, and all the Dhamma friends. First of all, I would like to thank Tavagu Education Forum for inviting me so that I can share my knowledge. So since Siaro introduced me quite a bit, so I don't think I need to introduce myself a lot. So only thing is that I also do the program called Exercise for Meditator, which is a program for people to come and practice physically and mentally prepare before they actually go to a meditation retreat. And also I am founder of Dhamma Depot and Dana Depot, which is the Dhamma Depot do Dhamma talk every evening, and along with Dana Depot do daily meditation, daily donation. And then we have run over 5 years for each of the programs. So let me tell a little bit about how to go through the discussion process before we start it. So this is a educational session, so it's more on the exploration of new idea and how to improve ourselves from teaching Dhamma and then working with other people. So when we do the discussion at the time, there is no right or wrong answer. We are planning together. So please welcome different idea and think in a new way. Try new thoughts and be curious, because there are a lot of perspectives that we haven't seen before. So that would help you understand in a new way. Take what has helped you. So at times, some item might not resonate with you. So you can keep what is useful for you and you can leave the rest for the time being. And during the discussion, let's please respect each other, listen kindly, speak clearly, and everyone's opinion matters. So there is no right or wrong question as well as right or wrong answer. We are exploring a lot of possibility. And also pause and reflect. It's okay to be quiet sometime. Generating new idea and thinking process take new times. With that, let me move on to our main topic. So first, I would like to talk about integrating body and mind in meditation. As you know, traditionally, when we meditate, especially in Theravada tradition, we focus more on the mind, and then we usually don't focus enough on the body. So physical tension and posture directly influence mental clarity, since a lot of you might already know. And then having a right posture is a key to success in meditation also. So when we release the body, it creates the space for mind to soften, because at times when people meditate, they stiff their body so much that they cannot meditate properly. So when your body is relaxed, it naturally leads to ease in the mind. So having a flexible body and also when you able to relax the body is also help relaxing the mind. Thus, you can focus on the primary goals of meditation. So mind and body support each other in spiritual awakening. So it's whatever your spiritual definition of spiritual awakening may be. So mind will help the body and body will help the mind. So they are helping each other in terms of helping you grow in the spiritual journey. So next, I would like to talk about the power of letting go. So the main of the issue that we have with our tension in our bodies, and then when we meditate, we cannot let go of a bunch of stuff. So if you think about some new beginners that sitting and meditating, the first thing that is like they cannot let go of their thoughts, they cannot let go of their bodies, and then it's very hard to stop whatever that they have been doing for a long time. So learning to let go, reduce the unnecessary mental and physical tension, and releasing control allows energy to move freely. And letting go shift the nervous system from guarding to openness. So usually what happens is like when you are very defensive, you are very tense, and also it cannot allow you to open your minds to explore the meditation techniques. Softening resistance support equanimity and resistance. So when you learn to let go, if soften the resistance inside your body and inside your mind, and it will help you with the equanimity and also resilience on a lot of discomfort associated with meditation. Also, learning to let go allow you to accept, which allows the mind to see things as they are. So usually in Vipassana meditation, we have to see things as they are, and then cannot let go, mean that you are stick to the old idea, old belief, as well as the physical tension and stuff. So it's very difficult to see things as it is. So now we are going to talk about what exactly are we letting go, right? So it's very easy to talk on a presentation and PowerPoint, but for a beginner in meditation, they have to experience it. Without experience, whatever that we do in meditation is not going to be effective. So with that, we're going to have a experience together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you to stand up, be on a camera, and participate with me as much as possible, as your physical body allow. And also, this is an interactive session, so you are going to be thinking along with me and then going through my guidance so that you can experience what I meant by power of letting go together. All right, so all you need is a little bit of space around your area. Maybe around this much might be okay. So we are not going to do too much of movement like in a yoga class or exercise class. So you can participate. If you need to sit down on the chair, then you can participate, but you have to modify a little bit. All right, so let's start. So one thing that I'm going to tell you is like you might hear some words that you are not familiar with. So don't worry too much, but focus on what you understand and what you feel. So the main goal is for you to relax a little bit. So let's start with a little bit of movement. So to warm up, let's roll your wrists. So keep breathing. As long as you are breathing and you are moving, we are good. Okay, let's reverse. So keep breathing deep, gentle, and very long. As you are moving, you're aware of your wrist and try to feel what it's like to be moving. All right, very good. Let's drop your hand. So hands on your thigh. Let's touch your knee. Let's go up, arch your back, breathe in and breathe out, touch your knee. Let's breathe in, breathe out, touch your knee. Breathe in, arch back, breathe out, touch your knee. One more time. Let's breathe in, breathe out, touch your knee. So this time, after you touch your knee, you're going to gently roll your knees into the circular direction. So make sure you breathe in and breathe out. Okay, as you are moving, you're going to slow down your pace a little bit. This is not a gym class. You're not going to go to the gym to exercise. What you are doing is try to condition your mind so that you will be ready for meditation. So you're going to move with awareness. You're going to observe your senses, and you're going to move with intention. Let's reverse slowly. Try to feel it. What you may feel in your knees. Notice that any changes.
Sadhu, can you do a speaker view? I like to see you in a much bigger picture.
Okay.
Difficult.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you, Siadi.
Thank you. All right. So let's slow down and slowly stand up. So now put your hands on the waist, on your back, and slowly roll. So you're going to gaze far, far away. You are daydreaming, but your mind is not wandering. Your mind is where the movement is. In this case, we are trying to feel the movement. You might feel some popping here and there. And also slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. It's not like a walking meditation. It's a little bit faster, but you will pay attention as we are doing the walking meditation. So when you slow down, you will start feeling. So put your mind where the movement is. You will feel a little bit of tension here and there. You might feel popping. Hopefully, don't hurt your back. Slowly. And also smile. You don't have to be very serious about it. So usually when I teach, there's a bunch of layperson. So they thought that meditation is so serious. So when they come into my class, they just have a very straight face. So you're going to, they already tense up. So it's to ease up, smile a little bit. So let's rotate opposite direction. Keep breathing. So you might notice that your feeling has changed a little bit. Going in one direction and going in the other direction. And then try to see which area that gives you tension. Which area gives you popping, which area gives you uneasiness, whatever it might be. Very good. Let's slow down and stop. Now we're going to move onto your chest area. So make a circle with your hand, lift up, and then look through the circle. You're going to look up, you're not going to look at me anymore. So draw a circle with your palms on the ceiling. And try to draw a circle as big as possible. And relax your shoulder. Make sure you are breathing in, in, out. Let's reverse. Let's breathe in, out, in, out. Feel the stretch on your chest area. One last time. Let's breathe in and out. Slowly drop your left down. So you will feel some senses here and there. So let's do the shoulders. Let's roll to the back and let it drop. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Relax your hand. So make sure you don't lift up. So we're trying to relax, warm up our body and relax at the same time. And let's do reverse. Let's breathe in, out, In, out, in, out. Very good. One last time, let's breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now check it. So now we have moved all the way to the shoulder. So shoulder and below totally relaxed. Let's do the neck. So you're going to look up slowly and breathe in. Look down slowly and breathe out. When you look up and breathe in, look down and breathe out. Very good. When you look up, you will feel the tension on the throat. And when you look down, when you feel the tension in the back of your neck. In, just recognize that. Out, in, out. Okay, come back to the center. We're going to look left and look right. Okay, so look left and look right. Slow down very slowly. You have to slow down more than normal. You should. Very good. As you are moving, you will feel tension on your neck and release it. That's all we need. Keep moving, keep breathing. Very good. Come back to the center. This time we're going to do side to side. Okay. So let me want you, don't do like this. Okay. This is you are using your neck to a lot of muscle. So what we're going to do is you're going to use the gravity. Okay. So lean to the left and try to feel the heaviness on your neck. Very good. You will feel the tension around your neck. If you can feel it, that is very good. Okay, let's change to the other side slowly. Make sure you feel the heaviness. You will feel how heavy your head is. You will feel the tension on the side of your neck. Very good. Come back to the center. This time we will do it breathe in. So let's go to the one side. Feel the tension. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Slowly come back to the center. Other side. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly come back to the center. Very good. Now we're going to roll. So drop your head to the front and slowly roll. Keep your eyes open. Up. Try to examine your body. In your neck area, any area that are popping, tension, whatever you may feel. Okay, let's reverse. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. One last time, let's breathe in. Let's reverse. One more round. And out. Very good. Now let's shake it. Let's do embrace. So this is a gesture. It's nothing to do with any religions or anything. Let's embrace and you lift up your arm. Let's breathe in. Embrace all the goodness. And breathe out. Let it go. Drop your hand gently. So let's close your eyes a little bit. And breathe. And try to feel the senses throughout your body. Because we just moved, you will feel something inside your body. Your body warm up, sweating. Keep your shoulder relaxed. Keep your hand beside you. Give yourself deep, gentle, and slow. Relax your knees. Relax your arms and fingers. And put your attention on your palms. You will feel some feelings in your palms, whatever that feeling may be. Just notice that there is some feelings. You might call it vibration. You might call it coolness, whatever it is. Try to feel it. Try to experience it. Very good. Let's focus on your palms again. Open up your palms. Let's breathe in, embrace. Open up your arms together. After you breathe in, breathe out, let it go. Slowly, let it drop. All right, this is warm up. So what we're going to do is we're going to understand that senses better. So first we'll give you a little bit of movement so that you will feel a little bit about whatever happening inside your body, and you can feel a lot easier than just trying to feel what body is feeling. So first we're going to do is stick out your left hand. So we're going to ask a few questions, okay? So you have to pay attention. Okay, so, and try to feel the weight, how heavy your arm is with the other hand. You cannot feel it. So lift up. So this left hand is totally relaxed. Try to feel it. How heavy? Maybe 5 pounds or ngabeda. Okay. Whatever it is, feel it. Lift it up. Keep it heavy. Heavy, 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 heavy. And then let your elbow drop. So the other hand, touch your elbow. All right. So relax your shoulders, look straight forward. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Pull your elbow to the back. Let's breathe in, breathe out, pull your elbow to the back. One last time, let's breathe in, breathe out, pull your elbow to the back. Slowly, straighten your elbow up again. And slowly, don't rush it. Feel it. Heavy, 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 and slowly let it drop. All right. So let's say my left hand weighs 5 pounds. Okay, so how about my right hand? Do you know how heavy it is? Anybody want to answer? Okay, so it should weigh about the same, right? So if you don't feel the same heaviness, then you are using a lot of muscle to lift up. So, okay, feel it, very good. Keep it the same, keep it heavy, keep it heavy, keep it heavy, keep it heavy. You cannot do it anymore, let it go. Very good. The other hand, pull the elbow, and let's breathe in, breathe out, pull your elbow back, and when you breathe out, relax it. Very good. Let's breathe in, breathe out, pull and relax. Very good. Let's breathe in, breathe out, pull and relax. Very good. Slowly lift up, 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 and slowly let it drop, 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 drop. Keep it heavy, keep it heavy, keep it heavy. Let it drop. Very good. So let's shake it off. So what we're going to do next is a little bit of stretching. Okay, so everybody, let's lift up your left hand. Okay, so try to touch the wall on the other side with your finger. Try to lean a little bit to the left. Very good. Now you start feeling the stretching on the left side of your area. So just aware that. So let's breathe in and breathe out. Let's breathe in, breathe out. One last time, breathe in, breathe out. Slowly come back to the center and slowly let it go. So next, what we're going to do is you are trying to see how that stretching happen. Because right now you feel no stretch, right? So we're going to do the other side, and what you're going to pay attention is right here, how the stretching come up into your mind. All right, ready? Let's lift up your right hand. And pay attention to this area, the same movement, slowly go. You start feeling a stretch, 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 stretch. But your body has limit, you cannot go any more farther. So try to feel this area. You feel some tension, stretching. Very good. Pay attention to that. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Let's breathe in. When you breathe in, you feel the tension a little bit more intense. Breathe out, and then it will relax. Very good. One last time. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Slowly come back. And then feel the tension reduce. And slowly drop it out. So now the question is that, are you feeling the tension on your side right now after you come back to the center? All right. So you can nod or you can give me hand gesture so that I can see you. So you are not feeling it anymore, right? But the question is the tension right there? Are you still have sensation right there, right? So the question is that, how to answer that question is like when you stretch it, you extend your body, so that's how you feel the tension. But when you are relaxing, you might not feel the tension because the tension is very, very soft. Okay, so but tension is stated. So let's think about the situation when you have your skin broken, right? So even the air touching your skin, you will feel some senses, mainly we define as pain, because your skin has so sensitive that you feel the sensation right there. But if we are not paying attention, we might not feel that the tension and sensation is not there, but in reality, it's always there. So that we're going to talk a little bit more in the next session. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to do de-stress. Okay. So a lot of the time people come into meditation, they already stressed. So what we're going to do is something called de-stress. So first, a few times, you're going to copy me. After that, I'm going to ask questions. So make sure that you think about, pay attention to what we're doing. All right. So this is an interactive one. So usually when I do it in university, I told them that I'm going to have a quiz and then I get all of their attention. But hopefully I didn't stress them out too much. So let's breathe in. Just copy me. Put your fists together, fingers pointed out. So when you breathe out, we're going to breathe out from your mouth. And then you're going to drop it to the ground. All right, so make sure you don't have table in front of you. So let's breathe in, fix together, breathe out. Very good. Let's breathe in, breathe out. Let's breathe in, breathe out, drop it. Let's breathe in, breathe out, drop it. Very good. Now, this is just a physical movement, right? So you breathe in and breathe out and you drop it. So in our mind, what do we need to think about is we want to think about releasing the stress that you have. Okay, so whatever that occupying your mind, you want to let it go so that you can sit down and meditate properly, right? So whatever negative thoughts that you have, you want to let it drop. All right. So what we're going to do is you're going to think about something that you want to drop, and then when you drop your hand, think that whatever you don't want, drop it in your mind also. Everybody got it? Show me thumbs up. Okay, very good. So let's do together. Let's breathe in. Whatever you don't want, drop it. Let's breathe in. Whatever stress, you drop it. Let's breathe in. Whatever negative thoughts, drop it. Let's breathe in. Whatever bothering you, drop it. Let's breathe in. Whatever negative emotion, drop it. Very good. One last time, whatever you want to drop it. Very good. Now, quiz time. Everybody, now I'm going to ask you, what did you drop? Anybody want to answer? What did you drop? Yes, one more. Yeah.
Okay. I have a little pressure about my preparation for my PhD, so it's a little bit kind of bad. So I try to drop it.
Okay, very good. Very good. So what I understand is like you have a little bit pressure on a PhD coursework, and then it's occupying you, you don't want it, you drop it, right? Okay, very good. Now, the thing is that when I ask you if that thoughts of PhD is in your head, right?
Yes.
Very good. So are you actually able to drop it? So apparently not, right? So there's no right or wrong. This is how our mind works, right? So we try to get rid of the stuff that we don't want. And then when we think about it, that, hey, this is what I drop it, then it's stay in our head. So now let me
Yes, when I'm trying to drop it and then it didn't want to go, I can let go actually.
Yeah, it's very good. So usually you think about it, right? So if I tell you that I don't care about the money, I don't care about the money, I don't care about the money at all, I don't care about the money at all. So after I say like 3 times, you already know that I really care about the money, right? If I don't care about the money, why would I be talking so many times again and again, right? So if you hear me talking, I don't care about the money 3 times, then you already know that your mind is on the money, either you care or not. You think about the money quite a lot. right? So money is staying inside your head. So now I'm going to tell you, don't think about the elephant. Don't think about the elephant. Don't think about the elephant. Don't think about the elephant at all. The more I say it, what happens is like the elephant inside your mind is bigger, bigger, and bigger, and it's occupied the whole room, occupy the whole mind, right? So does it work that, don't think about the elephant or don't think about the money, I don't want to be poor, right? So I don't want to be fat, I don't want to be this and that. So the more you think about it, whatever that you don't want is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's occupying your mind and you cannot get rid of it. So it is nothing wrong with it. This is how our mind works. That the more we try to think about something, the more it manifests in your consciousness. So now you have an understanding that how our mind works, and you know a lot better in Abhidhamma about how minds and body works, but this is how we teach to the people that who doesn't have a background in Abhidhamma. So with that mindset, what we're going to do is we're going to drop it, and after that, we're going to laugh out loud. LOL. Everybody know LOL is, right? So ha 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 ha, you're going to laugh out loud. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace with some happy thoughts. Okay. So and then you can laugh out loud, or you can just be enjoyed and you let go of it. Okay. So focus on the enjoyment. So let's do it again together with new understanding of our mind and body works. Let's breathe in. Whatever you don't want, drop it. Ha 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 ha. Let's breathe in. Oh, let's breathe in. Drop it. Ha 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 ha. And let's breathe in. Be free from those. Ha 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 ha. Very good. Let's breathe in. Out. Ha 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 ha. Let's breathe in. Just laugh out loud. Ha 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 ha. Now you are all free. Ha 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 ha. Now, if I ask you the same question, what do you remember? All you remember is ha 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 ha, right?
Yes.
So whatever that we do. So when you try to let go of something, you have to replace with some thoughts. So in our religious practice or meditation practice, then you might substitute with metta, right? So you substitute with metta and you feel good about it, then that will replace the whatever that you're thinking before, because mind has to cling on to something, as you all know. So in order to drop it fully, after you drop it, you have to replace with something a little bit. So for a beginner, it's very helpful so that they understand that how to let go of whatever inside their head. All right, very good. So now we are going to sit down. So let's close our eye a little bit and we'll try to feel the sensation after we drop it. Just focus on your arms and your hands. After you drop those things, because of the physical movement, you will feel a lot of sensation in your body. Whatever sensation it might be, you don't have to identify it. You don't have to label it. You are going to directly experience what that sensation feels like. Whatever you may feel, that is your reality. Since you don't have to tell to anybody about what you're feeling right now, you don't have to label anything. You can directly experience it, whatever you're feeling on your arms and your hands. And whatever you're feeling is your reality. Directly experience it without judgment. Very good. So slowly open up your eyes. So next, what I'm going to guide you through is a relaxation session. So we talk about letting go of our body and minds and negative thoughts and stuff. But how does it relate to whatever that we are doing with the meditation? So as you're aware, your body is a little bit warm up, and then you have a energy flow or blood flow, whatever you define it. So what we're going to do next is that we're going to check our body parts one by one, and we're trying to see that those are relaxed or not. And then if they are not relaxed, you're going to relax it. So mainly is your muscles, right? So your muscle, you lift it up and see that how heavy your hand is. That means that if your muscles are relaxed, you will feel the heaviness. So the same way, when we sit down, and you're going to feel heaviness in your body parts, okay? So when you feel the heaviness and stuff, then you are good. So you're trying to let go of that body parts. So in traditional Buddhist meditation, we let go of our body and mind, or we donate to Buddha, we recite it. So, but right now, what we're going to do is we are actually going in depth about really letting go of the body by relaxing your muscles only. All right. So find yourself comfortable position, either cross-legged or on the chair. Leave your feet down on the floor. That's fine. Keep your eyes gently closed. And regulate your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And relax your body from head to toes. Just breathe and be there. You will feel your body heavier and heavier. What we're going to do is we're going to go through body parts and check your muscles. If your muscles stay tense up, you're going to let it go and relax those muscles. Okay, if you don't feel any particular muscle, it's okay. You don't need to think too much. Just relax and be there. All right, let's start with your toes. Move your attention to your toes. And relax your toes. Move your attention to your ankles, width, and relax your ankles. Move your attention to your calves and thighs, palm and below. You don't need to use those muscles at all. You are sitting. Let go of those muscles. Let them rest. As you are resting, you will feel your leg heavier and heavier. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Now you have let go both of your legs. Your legs are resting comfortably. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Next, move our attention to our back. And relax your back. You don't need to use your back You can either lean back or you can sit straight, but relax your back muscles. Move your attention to your abdomen, one by. When you breathe out, relax your abdomen. Move your attention to your chest, yin breath. When you breathe out, relax your chest. At the same time, let go of your negative emotions. မကောင်းသောခံစားချက်တွေစွန့်လွှတ်ပေးလိုက်မယ် As you are letting go, you will feel the relief in your chest. ရင်ထဲမှာပေါ်ပါအေးချမ်းလာတယ်လို့ခံစားရပါလိမ့်မယ်စွန့်လွှတ်ပေးလိုက်ပါ Every outgoing breath, you relax and let go. As you are letting go, you feel more and more relief in your chest. Move your attention to your shoulders. Shoulder represent carrying duty and responsibility. As you breathe out, let go of those duty and responsibility. You don't have to carry it for next a few minutes. Now time within in that chekala trima. Dita winne with the ari and Hazia Manubahu. You will feel your shoulders softening. You will feel your shoulder dropping. At the same time, you will feel the relief in your chest. Next a few minutes, no duty, no responsibility. Move your attention to your arms and your hands. Relax your arms and hands. For next a few minutes, you don't have to do anything at all. Just sit down and relax. At the same time, you are letting go of your negative actions. Makano kaya grande, samla pira chitabanu. Move your attention to your fingers and relax your fingers. Finger represent holding on to a lot of things. As you are relaxing, you let go of all the attachment. The chani de picha like danete, so kainare yari, so no belaba. As you are letting go, you will feel the relief in your chest. Now your body is relaxed. You are not controlling those muscles anymore. Let's move our attention to the neck, Keep your neck comfortable and relax. Move your attention to your jaws. Mayori, Ayokatajiya. And relax your jaws. You will feel your jaw dropping. Let's move our attention to our tongue. Sha. Let your tongue rest comfortably in your mouth because you don't need to eat or you don't need to speak for next a few minutes. Shago na. At the same time, you are letting go of your negative speech. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Move your attention to your face and relax your face. For next a few minutes, you can be who you are. You don't need to pretend. Let it go. You will feel your facial muscles dropping. At the same time, let go of your pride and your egos. Chene mare, atane manare, sundapida chatavalini. As you are letting go, you will feel the relief in your chest. Keep your eyes gently closed. Let your eye rest comfortably in your eye socket, since you don't have to look and see for next a few minutes. At the same time, you let go of your negative views. Move your attention to your forehead and relax your forehead. Napure, natende short chatalaipa. At the same time, you let go of your negative thoughts. Nyanire dwili sundabilaipa. Focus on the top of your head. Nirema ayung katami. Relax from head to toe, toe to head. Chezong gangzo, short chapidalampa. You are not controlling those bodies anymore. At the same time, you let go of the unwholesome actions, speech, views, and thoughts. You will feel the relief in your chest. Focus on your chest. Feel the calm and peacefulness in your chest. At this moment, everything is the way it should be. Everything is perfect as it is. ဒီချိန်မှာအကုန်လုံးဟာပြေဆုံးလို့နေပါတယ် Enjoy the present moment. ဒီပြစ္ဆုတ်ပန်တဲ့ထဲမှာအားလုံးပြေဆုံးလို့နေပါတယ် Keep breathing. Keep letting go. Stay at the present moment as it is perfect as it could be. If your body tense up here and there, just let them go again. Enjoy the peace at the present moment. Okay, slowly open up your, slowly come out of the relaxation. We're going to do 3 intentional breathing. Just breathe deep all the way into your stomach and breathe out. And do not open up your eyes right away. Start by moving your fingers and moving your toes. And keep your eyes gently closed. Under your eyelids, look up, look down. Look left, look right. Look diagonal, diagonal. Roll your eyes and reverse. Now feel the peace and serenity inside you. Let's share that with other people also. Let's think about all the peace and serenity that you feel. Let's share that with all the beings, all the people that you know, all the people that you don't know, all the beings that you can see, all the beings that you cannot see. May all beings feel the same way as you do, and as blessed as we are. Let all the positive feelings and vibration radiate from our heart through our body, reach into all the beings in the universe. Put your palms together, bow down, Karwa Pujaya, and slowly open up your eyes when you are ready. So I hope you have a wonderful relaxation journey and a wonderful experience going through the power of letting go. Just by simply letting go of your bodies and your mind, you can be at peace and you can feel a lot of focus and concentration. So let me recap a little bit for you. I know that you don't want to move, you want to keep going. So if you can just listen and keep going, whatever that you do. So key takeaway, why do we need to do it? Some physical movement, because physical wellness support and enhance the mental clarity. So as you know, if you just sit down and meditate, it's really hard to focus right away. But after some movement, mindful movement and guided movement, so you feel a lot more focus and clarity. So reframing allow us to see from different perspective. So as you may notice, so I use a lot of meditation concept in there, but without talking like meditation. So feeling things as it is and directly experience, and also no need to name, which is going into paramatta instead of pinya. Use practical mindfulness technique to prepare for mind and body for meditation. So we do by the de-stress, and we try to let people know about how to let go and how our mind works. Because if we can not let go of one thought, then that thoughts occupy, and then you cannot have space for anything to come in. So that also translates into mind can only manifest one at a time. Learning to let go deeply support the meditation journey. Because we only have very short amount of time, I give you a very condensed version of the workshop. Because when you learn how to let go, you can be a lot more advanced in meditation journey in terms of physical body and also mind. So with that, we're going to move into our Q&A session. So that is why we are doing Q&A. I have a QR code right there. If you can scan and give me some feedback on today's session, what you think, that would be really helpful for me to improve. So since you have a very different background, most of you are already meditation teacher. I know a lot of Abhidhamma, so I would like to hear more insight from you so that I can improve the workshop. So with that, I'm going to open up for Q&A.
Thank you so much, CIE. I really happy from your discussion or practical way or to understand how to meditate. As you understand, especially integrate Buddhist meditation and in your understanding way. So I would like to invite all participants to ask any question. You can ask, and also you can share, you can integrate as well. And this here, please. Okay, CIE. May I know your explanation for today? I'm really happy, and also I had so many experience from you, and I would like to know about this technique regarding the meditation. How can we understand from the Buddhist perspective? Because we usually use the technique like breathing in, breathing out as well. But as you mentioned the other side, including the breathing in, breathing out also. That's why, where did you get this technique, something like that? See, I would like to know.
So mainly traditionally in Theravada meditation, usually we just sit down, straight your back and start meditating. So what happened is like our minds and bodies are not ready yet. So mainly you might notice that people come from work and office and everything. So they are really tired and fatigued. So without preparation, just sitting down in meditation, unless you have a very good samadhi, it's very difficult to focus and do it, especially for beginner. So also in a meditation retreat, we don't take too much time about learning how to deal with the physical body and learning how to let go. We always say that let it go, sangha and stuff, but it's very difficult for lay people to actually understand what is actually mean by let go and sangha. So the way that I get those idea is from a lot from the Mahayana tradition also. They do a lot of movement and stuff, if you can think about Shaolin monks and stuff. But we are Vipassana meditation, so we are not doing as heavy as those movements. And also, you notice that people go to gyms and stuff to do physical movement for healthy body and stuff. So with those a few things combined together, what we can do is we can focus on a mindful movement, which gives you physical benefit of being healthy and also give you the mental benefit of increasing your concentration and samadhi. So combining that, your body has softened, you have learned how to actually let go of your physical body, and next step is to learn how to let go of the mental attachment. So with those two combined, I found it very helpful for people with non-Buddhist background and also people with Buddhist background to get ready for their minds and body to practice meditation. And I found that a lot of people benefited from it.
Yes, yeah. Thank you so much, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one thing that is that we have a lot of Seattle, CID, CLA. So I would like to apologize if I have say anything inappropriate or, because I'm not trying to be say in terms of against the traditional meditation methods or anything, but I rather stay on the loggy side of the preparation before people are prepared with mind and body, and then they can go to the traditional meditation center and then practice meditation properly. And also, you are very more advanced in understanding Dhamma than I do. So I would like to apologize if I have say something inappropriate or offended in somehow.
Yes. Okay, brother. And Venerable, who would you like to discuss with? CIE? And also you can share your experience from the and so many technique from Myanmar, like Pao and Ghani elsewhere. And then it might be a little bit same to concentration, samadhi.
So one thing is that you can also criticize me and guide me in terms of the Abhidhamma point of view and stuff. So because now I'm trying to understand the common ground for the people to practice before they go deeply into the liberation state. So I mainly focus in terms of lay people to understand without even thinking about the liberation yet. And also to connect back to the last week talk about CID Mimilai, about how to explain to people. So the practical mindfulness technique, I label it because it's easy for people to understand, easy for people to see, especially for the de-stress portion. We know that having a negative thoughts can give you negative karmas. But the thing is that we cannot stop thinking about it, right? So don't have negative thoughts, Raji, but I keep thinking about it. But how do we get rid of it? And how do we able to focus And also, sometimes it's easier to say it, and then when you just practice from your mind to let go of the negative thoughts, it's very difficult, right? Because you don't have that much samadhi, then it's very difficult to let go of your negative thoughts. So we use a physical gesture, body language. So your body language is dropping out. So the body empower the mind to let go also. It's very helpful for people with the beginner concentration level. And then sometimes we are so distracted that our mind is not clear enough. So using the physical body help us get rid of our mental thoughts. So that's how the mind and body works together in terms of inyaminyapyasi, and then they help each other. Body help the mind, and then once the mind gets stronger and concentrated, you can relax your body also. As you may notice during the relaxation process, the more you focus, the more you relax. And then the more you relax, and then you can focus also on the other side, apart from getting sleepy, which is common. So that's something that I would like to point out.
And then Siamai would like to ask something.
Yes, Pongpong, thank you. Thank you, Siaji. I learned quite a number of points. These are really good practical tips. But the title itself is really striking when you say meditating without learning meditation and all. But now you started talking lots about meditation again and again. But what I particularly like about it, when you say you relax your mind, that makes your body relax, and in between, mind and body coordination, which is really interesting. But what you did with us tonight, it's just like you said, a little bit of basic Tai Chi or Pilates, sort of me. I'm coming from very much sportive training and background, so all our, stretching, these kind of exercise. So it's really helpful. Although we cannot reach this, like you say, higher level, Myanmar Bodha Bada, Dhammata lens, it's much different. Now, today we are on the ground, like practical, mind concentration and mindful level. So, which is really nice. What I'm struggling when you do this stretching exercise together, I could see a lot of Pongpo happily, drop the whatever burdens and all. Probably I got less burden. I don't know what to drop up and all, but I really enjoy it when you come up and then you dropped it. So I will do that more often. But particularly on that spot, I really didn't know what I had to drop off. So, but now that I got the tips, so which is really helpful, Siaji. Thank you very much. Excellent small tips, but they could be really practical. I should be able to do it more often, considering you. And when you do this body scanning, with your soothing voice and all, it's really nice. We don't fall asleep, Jadi, don't worry. It's really nice. Soothing mind, and also it's really good. Thank you, Xiaji.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the comment. And also, the technique, our Buddha already used that in Isagodami, right? So Buddha asked her to go run around in the city to find something before she can be able to sit down and concentrate. So the similar analogy that, we have used Isagodami example quite a lot. But, how do we actually do it? It's like, sometimes we just breathe hard and then do exercise and movement. So when your body is energy flowing and stuff, it's easier for you to learn what it is. But we just have to do something that people can do it right here, right now. Or, if we have doing it in person, then we might go around the Dhamma hall 3 times and then after that sit down and observe. So that will give us a lot more clarity instead of just sit down and doing it.
Thank you, Xiaji. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Siaji. Now, Brother Venerable Sindita, or Sirenda? Which one? Okay.
Okay. Actually, I want to talk about Siamaji. Siamaji said, she doesn't know what to draw. Actually, that is a problem, I guess. Okay.
Still homework.
Okay. Because when I joined the university, when I joined the MBC, Master of Buddhist Counseling at the University of Hong Kong, and then we as a Buddhist man, we don't have any problem. And then so when we are doing counseling each other, we think we don't have any problem. So we don't know what to draw it. But later when we become a real client, and then we have a lot of things to draw. Yes, that's my insight actually, Xiaomai. Okay.
Thank you, Pomo. Got
Okay.
extra tips from you. Thank you. Noted.
Okay, and okay, is that okay? I want to share some of my experience. Is it related to share almost the session? Okay. Yes. When I joined the MBC, we had to do a kind of mindful yoga. So we have to do it a little bit more than this one. So actually, it's about it is Kaya Nupadana, as you know, and that. But in our Buddhist tradition, we normally focus on the body. At that time, we don't talk about the mind that much. So here, and then in the later, they call mindfulness intervention, and they integrated lots of mind and body interaction, just as somatic feeling, something they call it. Okay. So from my experience, it's a better one because we normally think that we don't need such kinds of practice. But when I practiced that one, I got a little bit more. I must say it's insight or something. No, insight is a little bit more. I mean, I know something I didn't know before. Okay, I must say that way. Yeah, yes, and then as much as I know, I did enjoy Sayaji Ugoenga's meditation retreat, but as much as I know, he also uh, asked the participants to think about similar things, especially the physical uh, becoming and existing or something, right? So I think it is okay. Yes, and no complaint actually. So yeah, and thank you actually. And then also, and this when we are doing those burden and drop-in things, it look like uh from Tibetan tradition and low jong practice or something like that. So when we are breathing in, we are holding some burden, and then when we breathe it out, we let it go all of them. Yeah, and so because I'm this Sia Wangmo and have experience at MBSR or MBCD, so he integrated all of them as a secular mindfulness. And yes, that's what I know actually. Thank you, Sia. Okay,
Thank you, Pong.
that was great.
Thank you, Pong, for the feedback and also wonderful introduction, isn't there? You're right. So yeah, so the audience is kind of like different, right? So mainly all the Pong hearers and Siali are trying to be a missionary, foreign missionary. So it's very easy, like Siali Mimilan said last week, it's very easy to teach to a traditional Burmese population because they already accepted and this and that. So to frame it, to give it to a bunch of non-Buddhist or non-Burmese tradition people is quite a lot challenging. So to match with them, so last week, Xiaoyi talked about how to explain through the quantum physics. So it will be helpful for a lot of scientists and engineers and stuff, and also a lot of people who know about science. So also the other thing that we have is our body to understand and feel it right away. So we are the experiment. Usually people ask me, do you have any research and experiment? So I said, You don't need it because you are your own experiment. So you are on your research. So you are going to research on your body right here, right now, and you're going to come up with some result, and then you tell me what it is. Then you do research on yourself, because in the Western culture we rely so much on the paper. So they go read research paper, research say that, research said that, but none of them is the direct experience, right? So somebody else, you research on somebody else, but they haven't actually experienced it. When you experience it with your mind and body, then you don't need to go reference any research paper at all. That's why during the practice, I said that whatever you feel is your reality, and then you don't have to tell anybody. And then since you don't have to tell anybody, you don't have to name it. So that was going to be a little bit deeper transition for people to understand later on when they actually go practice learning Dhamma and Abhidhamma and stuff. So they don't need Pinya anymore. So it's kind of like linking multiple steps together so that when those people come and practice learning Abhidhamma and then doing a meditation, then at the time they're going to click, oh, this is what I have experienced before in a different setup. Now they come and practice, then they have something to relate in their lay person point of view. And then now they're learning in a Dhamma perspective, and then they connect together and they can feel it right there. So that is going to enhance their learning experience in the long run.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
that's a very good actually. When I teach some of the practice to my friends and family members, I also said similar way. If you want to find some reference or the benefits of this thing, I will find it. I will tell you, but it's not the real thing. You have to do it, and then you would know yourself, and that will be better one. And then one more thing I want to add here is actually I don't know how to say, I welcome your presentation, because as much as I know, in Myanmar we don't know that much apart from our Buddhist traditional meditation methods, and so they don't know. So as you know, there are lots of research on mindfulness or meditation or loving kindness or whatever, compassion. So they said it is second generation mindfulness intervention or something like that. But in our country, we don't do them such kinds of research. To be honest, there are lots of Buddhist monks and Buddhist meditation center, and they should do a lot of research more than any other country, I must say. But we don't have a chance because we don't know. And one more thing is, normally we don't want to accept those interventions, and then sometimes they want to compare with the text that Buddhist scripture, and then if if the Buddhist scripture don't describe those intervention and they don't want to follow it, that is also one of the problem. I think introducing this thing is very essential in this day, because this is another opportunity for research related things, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the issue with that also, because we are through traditional and preserved that not many meditation center want to incorporate something new, especially it's not directly to the scripture. But the thing is that I have to really careful about my framing and where I stand, so that I don't get into the rule of traditional meditation retreat. So the position that I took is not to get into the space of traditional meditation, but to prepare your minds and body before that. So that is, I have a lot more success, but still because of the image, a lot of meditation center, very tradition, I offer them that I can come and do how to do stretching, how to do the cross lotus position, how to fix your posture, and then prepare mind and body before they take the retreat. And then I have a lot of pushback in terms of trying to not miss up. But So my point that I'm trying to encourage everybody to do is that people do need some level of preparation because I myself, and then I see a lot of people struggle. They said, clean up your minds and then keep your back straight, relax your body. But the thing is that a lot of people don't know how to relax the body and clear up the mind. And then a lot of when we talk about the Dakamata, how to feel it is another different story because some people are not used to feeling those sensations. They don't know how to feel it. They don't know how to interpret it. So it's kind of more like a prerequisite kind of type that you have learned how to observe your sensation. You have learned how to feel those feelings. So either you meditate or not, but understanding your feeling and senses, you became your own doctors, right? So you don't need X-ray. So for the one of the example I do is like sometimes you get so tense up, your shoulder is like that, but you didn't notice until end of the day, or you only notice after you have migraine, then you start taking pills and then you cannot solve it because the problem that started is like you tense up and lift up your shoulders. So if you learn how to feel your senses and then you understand it that, oh, there's some tension, let me let go and relax, then you have early intervention. So there is a lot of logi application that I lean it into, and also I planted seed about local draw stuff in there, so that when they happen to come into learn Dhamma very deeply and go into liberation meditation and stuff, those seed hopefully it will sprout here and there that help them. So it's kind of like crossing, trying to bridge between Loki and Logotra in terms of something that whoever don't want to meditate, it stay good for their health and in daily life, and whoever want to meditate, it will be a strong support for them later on. So it's kind of like trying to balance between, and I try to encourage a lot more meditation center to do that. So that will bring in a lot more practitioners, and then they will also enjoy a lot more than come here and they cannot practice. They might not tell you, but they just don't come back next time.
Thank you, CIA. Very
Thank you.
interesting. How about brother Sandida? Would you like to tell something? Because you raised your hand.
Yeah, thank you, Benerua and
Yeah,
Sia.
yeah.
Yeah, that is the first time for me to join the course. Yeah, I really want to happy to see you all. And then yeah, Benerua Serena also mentioned that already at that's why yeah I have a little one of question that is, yeah, I have a little bit experience. Now I'm living in Sri Lanka. Yeah, I also attend the Fridays at the Saji Goenka, and then the Masi Mata. I already learned about that, but I never see the Saji Mata. So that is very, very crucial for habit to join the course. And yeah, I really want to know the question is. Where can I interpret this meditation? And then Sally mentioned that that is basic level. How long when we practice? I meet 3 months or 4 months or 5 months. That is basic level, and then the intermediate level, something like that. Yeah, yeah. I really want to know about that. Yeah. Thank you so much, all.
So usually the syllabus that I use here is kind of similar to MBSR in terms of weeks and stuff, so 8 weeks, but content is not the same. So I study MBSR and I found that is a little bit light for our traditional practice and understanding because they very much geared toward certain type of people, only the stress reduction. So, but we can go a lot better. But so the first course that I usually workshop that I give is the relaxation because I believe that is very important. So I think that you can also try to see implement your own method of teaching. So this is more like not like a workshop in terms of, it's more like a background knowledge and stuff. So I tell you a lot of thinking process in building up discourse. So mainly there are a lot of practice like Pamo Sirena said, a lot of other tradition. But the goal is to tie back with our Theravada teaching so that people can benefit uh, in terms of that. And also the next level is kind of like going to understanding the senses. So first one is the learn how to let go. Second one is understanding the senses. Then it became involved with a bunch of Kaya Nupadana and Dhamma stuff. But I don't call it meditation. I usually call it exercise for the mind. Because when you say meditation, Western world might be okay, but if I talk with traditional Buddhist people, then they're going to start questioning a bunch of stuff. So I usually frame it as a mindfulness exercise. And then after you understand the senses, and then you learn how to focus. So that is kind of like anapana. But so as you may have experienced today after going through the relaxation process, if you want to go to anapana, then you can get a single focus very easy. So I have a student come back and tell me that, they have to sit like 1 week to get that level of concentration, but you can get it after a few sessions of practice, and they can get it within like 1 hour. But that's only one sample, but they have their background and stuff. But my point is that it builds up your focus, and then maintaining is different story, but they can feel it right there, single focus for a brief moment. So at least that planetary. So that's the second course is understanding the senses. So we go deeply into senses. And then the third one is kind of more like a anapana concentration. So kind of like trying to see focus, because as you are aware, some of you might aware, it could get very sleepy. So during the first class, I let people fall asleep because they need to learn how to relax. Without relaxing, they cannot sleep, right? So the third one is like kind of like balance again, in terms of getting too relaxed or going too sleepy. Getting too focused will make your body so tense. So it's kind of like try to balance it and try to understand your breath. So that get into a little bit deeper into anapana. And then after that, then we talk a little bit about pipyat. So trying to see that impermanence nature of the senses in terms of the same framework. So we're not going into traditional meditation yet. It's just like, you feel that, something come up, another thing disappear. So we are teaching them in a way of not at the sekta level, but as a very love level in terms of movement and feeling sensation. So after that, then the following weeks, we go into something that people are really useful. So it's kind of like combined with the meditation, kind of like trying to be kind to yourself and stuff, because at the time they realize that even though they let go and stuff, their pain and suffering, physical pain and suffering, mental pain and suffering doesn't go away. So how to be compassionate about those. So that is next one. And after that, then one of the very useful one is that after build up for like 5 weeks, they have a lot of pain and disease. So kind of like, especially elderly, they're trying to have tremendous physical pain that they need to understand how to deal with it on their last minute. So it's about letting go of your diseases and stuff. So usually we said that I have diabetes, I have backache, I have headache. We say it very proudly. The same concept, the more we say it, the more they manifest that. Is stay in your mind that you are kind of like putting in your head that you cannot be cured or stuff. So I'm not saying that it can actually be cured. It's kind of like trying to let go of that thoughts instead of we let go. I tell them to let go of their disease and problems and stuff and see how well they do it. So it's kind of take like 7 to 8 weeks based on the time and then based on the audience. I do it, but sometimes I do it online. Sometimes I do it in person, but mainly since people cannot commit, I try to do it in a kind of single workshop only. But if you are interested and then you have a group of people, then I can put up a online course together and then we can go through with it. So it's not going to compare with your Dhamma learning or the study that you have done, but it will give you a different perspective. And also, I would like to get feedback from Seattle's and see how well is aligned with Buddha teachings and how well is going to be benefit because I don't have audience at this level of practice come into the course and give me feedback. So that would be very much helpful for me also.
Thank you, Saji. Yeah, I got it.
I think the MBSR and MBCD that if you want to train, I think it is at least 8 week program, right? Okay, and then later you have to practice for 1 or 2 years, and only after that you can be a trainer, I guess. But the Banrova, please be careful. It costs you a fortune, really.
So to be honest with you, I am not taking MBSR for the sake of getting a certification because for you, you are monk, you have the masteria and stuff, you have credential, right? So your profession is your life also. But for us to teach in the Western world, they look up something. Are you a monk? No. And then who are you? Then I can tell that, hey, I have MBSR certification in terms of training and stuff. So at least you have something to show that you have it. So that's the main reason I start taking MBSR. I'm only finished first in the teacher training. But one thing that is benefit from MBSR and stuff is that they teach you a lot about Western psychology and mindset and how we conduct together. So mainly is they talk about a bunch of trauma. So people with trauma, how do you deal with it? So it gives you a lot of facilitation skill. In terms of Dhamma, that is very watered down version. Because if you compare with all your Abhidhamma understanding, that is going to be very light. So I kind of feel bored with concept that they're talking, but what I focus on learning is that the way that they conduct, the way that they include, the way that they invite people to participate, and the language that they use. So in terms of that, it is helpful.
Thank you, CI. So clear. So clear, also so interesting. Actually, every day we trying to work at our body. Hello, Sarah. Yeah.
Okay. And my side connection is so poor. Okay. The guy you almost thank you very much. Very new for us. Integrate. Can you hear me?
No, not
No.
clear, Sarah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Little bit. You
Wow. Okay, let it be. Go on, other one.
Yeah, I hear you, Omong. Thank you for having me here. So, when maybe a few months later or so, maybe I will come and do the mindful stretching, which is a lot more interesting. So it's kind of like you don't have to sit down and meditate. You feel painful, you don't know how to overcome that pain, right? So I do it with a stretching so that we are inducing the discomfort in terms of when you do stretching, you feel discomfort, and then you learn how to deal with discomfort. So it doesn't need to be sit down and meditate and deal with discomfort. So we do it through the set stretching so that it gives you a little bit of preparation. So that one is a very interesting next topic that I have in mind.
The main question
Yes,
is
Omo.
that what is the highest goal of your technique?
Go.
Highest goal.
Highest goal.
Score.
Highest
Destination.
objective.
So
Actually,
destination.
yeah, Sierra, as in for example, in Myanmar, the goal of the meditation is to realize nirvana. What is
Oh,
your
okay.
technique?
I'm not thinking in that framework. So I would say that it will go for the Nibbana, but it's more like a accessory that, you have to go the Eight Noble Paths, but it's a training for walking on the Eight Noble Paths. So it's not like the goal is to help people well equipped with all the skills and mindset to walk through the path.
Not to attain nirvana.
Not to attain Nibbana. you need a lot deeper than that. But it's to attain Nibbana, but indirectly. So it will give you a more comfortable vehicle and mindset to go through with it. So instead of going through with a bullock cart, you will have a Pajero going to the Nibbana.
Okay.
Yes,
I
sorry. Yes. Okay, Sierra. Okay, go ahead, Andy.
because nowadays mindfulness is a very trendy, popular, and let's say universal practice. Science theology said, they take meditation as for fun, not for serious, not to attain nirvana, just to release the stress. They discount the teaching of the Buddha. How do you reply on this comment? Say, Aung, do you got my point?
Okay. So yeah, that is very interesting because that's what Gautama Buddha said, right? So he only gives to people who is ready to get enlightened, and then he gives according to the nature of the people. So if you look at it in the business perspective, there is a lot of the market that you can tap into, right? There are people who are ready to go liberation stage. They go to this very serious meditation center and practice. There are people who are lay, just lay people, and then we have to have some level of practice for them also. So either meditation as a fun or not. That's why I don't frame it as a meditation. You are meditating actually without doing the meditation itself. Because if you look at that way, then there are a lot of segments in the our meditation practice, right? So Ugo Inga doesn't accept people with the mental or physical disability, right? And then why Tengu practice, they have to be very committed, very devoted. And also, if you look at different Sayadaw and different practice, like Siddhaku Sayadaw, he do a bunch of the building and structure and pagoda and also other vipassana practice also. But if you look at very diverse Tavagu Edu, right? Tavagu Edu open up meditation to the drug addicts, alcoholics, or the mentally unstable, everybody. So different Sayadaw and different meditation teacher open up different places for people of all types, all paramis to come and practice. So we do need it because if you say so, then who is going to accept this mentally disabled person in the meditation retreat? A lot of retreat were rejected. Then how do we give Dhamma to those people? Those people deserve to have Dhamma also. Then, for example, the Bhavasya come in. Even mentally disabled, you can go meditate over there and do it. So the same way that I will answer is that, everybody need to start with a very tiny step. So if you aim for liberation, you might turn away a bunch of people and it's too high that you cannot reach. So the goal is not to focus too much on liberation itself unless you want to, but it's more like a appamadita, dhammadita. You just always remember to aware of your senses, aware of your actions and stuff. That is good enough to start it the same way with the avoid unwholesome things, do good deeds, and then purify your mind. So which tie to very basic nature. And also to tell you about having fun. The problem that we losing a bunch of people going into other religion. Okay, so I don't want to talk religion, but in terms of that is that we are very boring and serious. So other people come in and tell that, just listen and sing together a little bit, then they will go and sit there and have fun. So what my point is that I always tell a lot of yogis that, life doesn't have to be too serious. You can have fun when you are going to Nibbana and practicing for liberation, that I incorporated in terms of dropping and saying ha 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 ha, right? So we all can have fun and have a relief. That is taking you go a long way in terms of practice, because you are too serious, too tense up, then that is not going to be missima patipada. You go tense up and too serious. So sometimes you have fun, sometimes you are serious, then your life is balanced and then it's more approachable for the people to come to you. Then, in terms of finding balance in life, is right there. You have to have fun. Otherwise, then coming here to meditation center is very boring for regular people, right? So otherwise, then people come to meditate are people with trauma, if you notice. They go through some traumatic event in life and then they try to meditate. So that's why when you go to people at a monastery, you see a lot of traumatized people with very serious, how do you call it? Serious, very strong perspective, because they come to the life from the traumatic experience, not because they come stay at a monastery because it's fun. So I do believe that we have to create some kind of fun environment so that people can also learn and enjoy their life. And then also we have to make space for people with trauma also.
Thank you. Different customer, different
customer.
demand. Okay.
Oh, Brother Vanessa, okay, you can.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, California.
Wow.
Yeah. Last 2 days you listen to my from me. Now you give me the talk. So lovely, Sagere.
Oh no, I dare not give you the matter for more. Sorry.
But no, yeah, just to give the matter, I learn too much from you about meditation and some technique, right? So yeah, I see that we can see that the talk, right? So, so, to your opinion uh, about our meditation center in Myanmar. So, can you believe that, or can you think about that? For me, I never enrolled as a meditation center student in my life until now, right? I never enrolled because, as you said, traumatized. 1 hour, exactly 1 hour, no movement, uh, no, relaxing, just sitting, even since my young life. So when I growing up, I never enroll, just do it myself. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, yeah. Because and also I watch your lecture carefully, breathe in and also relaxing body. Yeah, so I remember that in our in Myanmar, a lot of meditationers center doesn't believe yoga, yoga, right? Yes, that is why our Generation Z they're afraid of enroll meditate as a student in meditation center, right? I think even here in Uganda, we have some yoga coach. I I like that, but I never try because it's not good looking for me as it's yoga, right? If I want to following yoga, I just do it myself in my room. Or bad. I think, oh, in Myanmar, in our meditation center, is there some yoga course for aged people, for everyone? This is yoga time. This is meditation time. This is Dhamma talk time. If we do that, our meditation center will be uh, more, useful for me, right? So, please, some suggestion about meditation and yoga, how connection, in your opinion, please.
So mainly either you call it yoga or Pilates or Zumba. The thing is that they all involve movement. So
Yeah.
traditionally people are kind of not accepting to introduce different type of technique because we want to save our meditation practice as very pristine. So, and then
Yeah.
my point is we don't have to go and mix with it. But the thing is
Mm-hmm.
that people have to have some kind of, we usually said that you have to have some kind of paramis before you can do it, right? So in order to do paramis, even doing exercise, yoga, tai chi, there is a lot of things that you can practice, mental disciplines and everything. So you have to, as a traditional Burmese Buddhist, we have to be a little bit more open-minded. So even
Mm-hmm.
though as a monk, you're doing a yoga in public, it's kind of like a lot of people may complain, but the thing is that the benefits are not deniable. We just have to frame it in a way of the Theravada Buddhist perspective. So that's why in teach, I usually borrow a bunch of movement, but you always said that we are borrowing the movement. We are not actually using it. We borrow it to understand the cause and effect. So we borrow
Yes.
it to understand how our minds and body works. So in that framework is very easily accessible, and a lot of people will agree that understanding mind and body is really important. That's the whole thing about Vipassana meditation is. But the thing is that we are not willing to explore the different perspective, different framework, right? So whatever I do today is nothing different from Xinjiang. It's a little bit faster, and then the rest is the same. That how you frame it, how you pay attention to your body senses and stuff. So it is that we do need to really open up our eyes and try to modernize it. Like Pompon said, we need a bunch of Gen Z people to start practicing meditation also. We don't have to be traumatized and then bhavana before we practice meditation. We can be fun
Yeah.
and enjoying our life, and we can practice for liberation also, right? Because in traditionally we only focus on one. You have to have a Tawega, you need to have bhavana. You have to have a bunch of traumatic experience before you go in there. But the problem that I found is with traumatic experience, it's very hard for them to let go and then get to the higher stage because they hang on to those experiences. So in order to counter that, one side is trauma, one side is joyful living, they balance out. So they balance out that people can be like, oh, life is bad, life is good, but I have to be equanimous and upekar. And then that way, I believe that people can meditate and practice better because we often ignore the fun part of the being alive, having a life, but we always focus on getting serious. Everything is suffering and stuff. But on the other side, in the Loki point of view, there's a lot of enjoyment. That enjoyment is going to bring up lighthearted, and then that will give you meditate better. So that's why we always practice metta meditation on a very serious meditation retreat, because metta meditation soothes and calms your mind. So the same way having joy and then have a joyful moment also gives you in touch with a positive feeling, because you need both positive feeling, negative feeling, so that you can find the equanimity. So I do believe that our traditional way of practice, keep it that way, but also open up our eyes to incorporate something that people can practice in daily life. Because as you notice, not many people are practicing meditation in Eastern world as much as Western people start practicing, because we cannot incorporate the modern mindset into our teaching system.
Thank
That's
you.
crazy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
for your reliable suggestion. That's it. Yes. I like that.
Hello. Sayadi, would you like to say something or Kuma? Sayadi, Venerable.
Yes.
I would like to introduce you. You, the Venerable, is from Laos. Lao
From
man.
Laos.
Oh,
Good evening.
Welcome, Sarah. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Venerable and the speaker. I just come to this conversation forum within maybe more than 20 minutes ago. And maybe before that you have discussion, or you have talk about meditation already. It just at the end you have a discussion about the practicing meditation. I didn't know before that what did you say about it. I mean the whole story. I don't know, but it's in this forum. I think it's very useful and beneficial for all of us, especially for Buddhists, both monks and the lay people. It's very rare to see the lay people come to share, experience with the monks. That's a very, very rare to see. So that means that you open, you have more open of discussion. It signifies that our Buddhism is, is more open for everyone to join, to have a discussion with each other. In the future, I would like to come to listen to all of you. Tonight, I came late because I joined another event in another temple. They have a discussion about it's like a literature. In Lao, we call Sang Sin Sai. It's like a Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, but it comes in form of Chataka, but they have some kind of modification into literature in poetic version. And then I thank you very much for most venerable Visuddha to invite me to join.
Yeah.
Especially you have talked with me in Hong Kong that you have this kind of problem. Yeah, I see now. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Please be prepared to be speaker in the future.
In the future? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I have something to say to share and to share with us.
Lao Buddhism, right?
Yeah.
Buddhism is something.
You know,
Interesting.
Bande Pandesa is now he living in Uganda. Uganda
Wow.
missionary man.
That's why I see, at the back, I thought that why he is in daytime now.
Yes.
But we are in the light,
Yes,
nighttime.
I'm sitting in front of the stupa. This is stupa.
In Uganda?
Yeah, but this is stupa.
Venerable Puttarakita temple or
Amavan,
temple?
I'm
Wow,
sitting
sadhu,
under
sadhu, Bhante.
under the tree. This is
Sadhu, sadhu,
stupa,
sadhu.
man. Stupa.
Wow, wow, wow. Great. And anyway, thank you very much. Even even I come late, but
Thank you.
I
Please
enjoy
be a speaker,
listening.
Bhante.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sarah.
Thank
We're
you,
glad to
thank you.
see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sia Wangmo, can you tell me about your Dana depot and Dhamma depot? Is a little bit more. Can you tell me? Can you tell us? Okay.
So Dana Depot is for spreading out Dhamma. So we do every day a single Dhamma talk since 2022. So when we have a political situation, a lot of people here are unrest, especially elderly people. They don't know what to do. They keep reading the news and then they're not happy about it. So how started is like instead of getting worried too much about those, why don't we do the praying one? So we start out as a praying and chanting pattern. So it's all started that way. And then after that, COVID hit. So we started praying and having Dhamma talk and stuff, giving service to people who are really sick and people who deceased, and then they want some sharing merit and stuff. So we continue through the COVID time. So after that, then people get so used to it having a daily event, so we keep going on. So the way that our daily event organized is like we have taken a sila, we have a little bit of meditation, we have chanting patana, and we have Metta, reciting Metta Sutra and stuff, and also Dhamma talk, and then one donation, and then share merit. So within a 1 hour period, we have Dana, Sila, Bhavana, and everything in one stroke along with the Dhammaditana. So we started keep going on it is a little bit almost 5 years probably, and Dhammadippo, and also the
Every
Dana
day, every day,
every day.
Now,
day.
every day.
now, Bhante, see that the days now, 1,918 day, 19 day, 1919, 1919, right?
Yeah, I think yeah,
19,
1A something. Yeah. So
1919.
so that is the Dhamma Depot. So
Yeah.
along with that, we also have need a lot of donation during the COVID time and stuff. So actually, Dana Depot started earlier. So what we do is like, hey, everybody who want to donate, they donate $1 each day. And also, we donate something every day. So every day they do one dana. But they cannot do it by themselves. So we collect $1 every day from a bunch of members, and then we combine it and then we donate it here and there. So we donate it to housing, senior center, monastery, Dhamma hall, Kudi, all sorts of stuff. During the COVID time, we even donated oxygen and then body bag at the time. They need a body bag. So, and then we donated quite a lot of different places every day. So over 5 year period, we have over 120,000 US dollar together in combination with donor ranging from, we start out with 14 people all the way to 100. Now we are having around 50 donors every day. So, and then we use that collective money to donate to the everyday Dhamma Depot event, and then we share merit on that one. So Dana Depot is a few months older than Dhamma Depot.
Taru, Sia. That's a very good, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. And then No question now. It might be over 2 hours. Oh, then you're not Joe.
Oh, yes.
Joy.
Oh, okay.
Joy,
Oh,
yes.
then you're not sorry.
Oh, thank you so much. So actually, I'm not trying to ask a question, but I would like to receive your opinion from Siaji. But first of all, I pay really high respect to all vulnerables and also Siaji as well. First of all, as a lot of Seattle's mentioned earlier, mindfulness has become a very prevalent topic among even among younger people, and especially younger teenagers. However, I feel like the essence of real mindfulness has been disappeared because a lot of people, especially teenagers around like 15 to 20, they are very hard to persuade how meditation really works or mindfulness really works in actual real setting. So at the end of the talk, CIG did real practical mindfulness session, like relaxing from head to toe exercise with all of us. And I felt so relaxed at the time. So what I would like to know is how would you persuade or encourage younger generations in order to integrate this practical mindfulness into their everyday setting, because they do have to study, they do have to worry about their future and further educational plans as well. So they may have a lot of like peer pressures, worries, and like frustration and so on. So how can we practically include or use this practical mindfulness in order to maybe live our life more mindfully than before?
Yes, very good questions, very good comment. So the way that I see it is that you have to have a business mindset. I believe that you are younger generation, so I'm going to talk to you in different perspective. So you need to have a business mindset. What I mean by business mindset is like people are trying to solve the problems. If you cannot solve the problems, you are not valuable for people. So the same way, either we teach mindfulness or meditation, either religious teaching or not, it has to solve some problems that they have, not you have. So for example, younger generation, they have problem with stress, they have problem with screen time, they have problem with what? So our religious teaching or mindfulness practice has to solve those problems. Without able to solve those problems, nobody is going to come and practice. The same way as business, right? If your product is not useful for anything, nobody is going to buy it. So to how to incorporate is like they have stress, so you have to teach them how to do stress management. Stress management, Buddha teaching has already explained it, but we have to put it in a way that they can apply. So see, I said last week, that application is very important because we have to teach them in a way that people can apply it. Otherwise, then either mindfulness or even though you say that it's going to take you to Nibbana, nobody is going to buy it because it's not solve their problems in business mindset. So in order to do that, you have to teach them that, like for example, right? Today you practice and you feel very calm and peaceful. I don't have to tell you to come and practice anymore because since you feel it calm and peaceful, next time you feel stressed, you're going to look for something like that. You might come and reach out to me, or you might listen to something that is going to give you the same thing. So you're going to come back and you're going to do it. So the thing is that experience. You give them experience of mindfulness that can solve their problems, and then you don't need to pursue it any further. They will come looking for you.
Thank you so much, Sayaji, for sharing this clear-cut approach. I would say that this approach would work, especially with younger generations dealing with stress almost every day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can I add more?
Yeah, sure, please.
Okay. And actually, you are talking about the mindfulness in school project, something like that. Okay. So in Buddhist tradition, if you want to teach Buddhist mindfulness, first of all, you need to think about, is it for Buddhist people or it is non-Buddhist people? So first of all, you need to think about that one. And then later, it's about business mindset. So normally when we talk about meditation, the main aim of the meditation is the nibbana. So it's a very, very, very far from normal people. So we need to think about the aim to be smart, S-M-A-R-T, as you know. It should be attainable. Otherwise, the people children won't interested in it. And then one more thing I want to add is that there are lots, not lots. When I search for it, it's about 3 or 4 meditation, mindfulness practice. It's for school children, and then you can join it through online. And then first of all, they have, for example, I want to talk about one thing. It's called MISP, Mindfulness in School Project. So it's run from London. And then first of all, you have to take 8-week program. And later you can join to become a trainer for the MISP. So there are other 2 or 3 kinds of things to teach mindfulness to younger generation. So when you join, then you will give you all of the material. But the point is they give you how to teach mindfulness and kinds of compassion to school children through some interesting videos and the material. So you don't need to do yourself. The point is you are adding creativity in your teaching. Because I joined the MISP and then Topi and Topi again, past Topi again, and then later teach to how to teach Topi. So I had some experience, but I haven't applying it actually. Yes, I think that will be helpful for you.
Yes, Yarrow. Thank you so much for your answer. First of all, and I'm also really intrigued by your first point is actually in our volunteering work or some kind of community work, we call it target audience, like who we are targeting to share our knowledge with them. So I will really take that into account. And for the second thing that you mentioned, like adding the creativity into the work we are putting into, whether we are teaching children, students, or our peers. So I will really also work on that as well, Seattle.
Thank you so much. Anyone?
So
What
we
would
can
you like
save
to
it.
say?
We can
Last
save it
question.
for the
Last
panel
question.
discussions. So Pomo, you announced that, or Pomo, we do that. We are going to have a panel discussion, and it's
Yeah.
going to be talking about those kind of interesting topic and hearing from different people, different perspectives. So we're going to have one session just for that.
Yeah. Who would like to suggest the topic for panel discussion? Last week, Pandita gave the suicide issue and Buddhist perspective on suicide. Okay, we just collect what is Thinjaranajo, Mathinjaranajo, what types of topic do you want us to discuss for panel discussion? You
Yes, Yarrow. First of all, I am a bit clueless right now. I couldn't think of any idea, but I would say that I would like to know more about how Buddhism can be related to everyday things that we are working with or studying things, because as we all may know that this generation is really hard to understand or believe what we said, like without any evidence. So that's why I would say something related with maybe technology, education, or science, like with Buddhism, because of I think younger generation would be so much intrigued by those kind of topic because they really want to believe something which can be accessed or kind of assured by science or science-backed evidence.
okay, like a kind of applying application. Buddhism into daily life, scientific
It should be like this.
perspective. Or as
We
for
are really,
scientific perspective, we are not familiar with scientific. Anyhow, we can invite for such a
you
subject.
can share your real experience.
Mhm.
That kind of your question. Okay. Okay, I really appreciate it, CIA tonight, because we try a lot our body. We would like to never stop. For tonight, I really understand how should we do, how should we relax, how should we draw, and let it go. Before I heard about this one again and again, but I didn't know exactly what you mentioned. That's why I really appreciate it, CIA. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So let's conclude, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's why let's recite Buddha Sasana Jidan Tejidu three times and together.
Buddha
Buddha
Sasana
Sasana Jidan Tejidu.
Satu.
Buddha
Sasana
Sasana
Jiran Satu.
Buddha
Sasana
Sasana
Jiran
Jidan
Satu.
Tejidu.
Satu.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Shadi,
Thank
speaker.
you so
Thank you,
much.
Popo. Thank you, everyone, Popo, and Dhamma sisters, everyone.